Good morning, everyone. Oh, I won't do that again. Okay. Today we're going to learn to calculate compound interest investments using a table. So let me explain how this table works. What this table, it's simply apply the compound interest formula to $1. So let's say, for example, we invest $1 for 6 years. And that investment was at 8%. So $1 after 6 years would grow to $1 and about 59 cents. So how this table works is that you can take any investment amount using these interest rates in these time periods and then just multiply it by the figures in the table, and that will tell you what that investment will grow to. So let's do example A here. So we want to find the final balance when $2,000 is invested at 8% for 5 years. All right, so let me show you how to calculate that. So, for example, 7A. Hello.
Hello.
Say hello.
The door was closed. So.
I'm testing a recording here, Miss Flood. Come say hello.
Oh, okay.
Just look in the webcam there and say hello.
Hello.
Good.
It's Jeans for Jeans Day.
It is. So, calculating compound interest, so I look at 8% 5 years. So there's my 5 years right there, 8% right there. So that is my conversion factor I want to use there. So for $2,000, I simply will come in with my calculator and we will multiply that times the figure that we're given. So let's take that $2,000 we're investing and just simply multiply it by this figure here that we get for the 5 years at 8% interest. So I'm going to times that by 1.469. Hit my equals button on the calculator, and there we go. So that $2,000 after 5 years at 8% interest will grow to $2,938.00. And that would be the value of the investment. So this table, it allows you to do a very quick calculation. All you have to do is multiply your invested amount by one of these figures, looking at the time period and the rate. So I'll let you, part B, similar thing. Part C is a little bit different. So I'll show you how to calculate it for part C. Now notice here, part C, 12% per annum, but we're compounding monthly. So that means I got to take my 12%, divide that by 12, and now I have a 1% monthly rate. Okay, so now I'm going to use 1% to look up on this table. So let's come onto this table. Let's look up 1%, and we are doing it for 10 months. So I go to 10 months, 1%, right there, that's the figure I'm going to use. So that means I want to take this investment and multiply it by that figure there. So let's take 4,780 and times that by 1.105 equals. Okay, now that is not the answer to the question, because notice they said we want to calculate the compound interest. So that is the value there that the investment grew into. So to actually calculate the interest, we will have to take what that value is at now. So it grew to $5,281.90. And we're going to subtract away the original investment. And this value would tell us how much compound interest we've actually accrued in this account. So the actual answer to this question would be that the interest that we earned is $5,001.90. So make sure you're reading your questions carefully. Make sure you're answering exactly what they've inquired about. So here, that is the amount of interest that it has accrued.